Okay, got an RTSL matchup against Fuchso. Who is this? This is Isaac. I'm blanking on his name. Isaac Henderson. Excuse me, wrong person. Lucas Fuchs is who I'm playing. And this is one of my last games of the season, I believe, second to last game of the season. So if I win my last two games, I think I could win the division. Otherwise, I'm in a fight for second place with a couple other players. So, in any case, here we go, and hopefully it will go well. Okay, so we have pretty solid hand here. No access, but good ops. A little disorganized here. I had to quickly get on. Okay, log my cards here. Got some socialists. Got 5-year plan. Containment. Captured Nazi. Red Scare. U.S. Japan. East European. And Comic Con. All right. I think this is going to be a close one. This is probably going to be a captured Nazi. Red Scare's a lot of ops to risk without defectors in hand, and I think captured Natsu's it's either that or oh well, actually, let's see. He's doing a 4-2-2. That one's a little different. I don't know if I've seen a 4-2-2 before, rather than a 3-3-2 or a hmm or a 4-4-2. Alright, I think I'm going to stick with captured Nazi here regardless. I guess the other option is I could socialist go 1 Italy, 2 France, or take 1 out of Italy, 2 France, and then take the coup. But this seems like a possible defectors here if he's doing this setup. I just am not, I don't think I've ever seen this setup before. So let's go ahead and do capture Nazi. Huh, really surprising there. I've never seen that setup before. All right, well, I would need a 4 here on Italy. Hmm, do I take it? Do I just go for Iran? Yeah, let's go for Italy here. Okay. Alrighty, so, ooh, okay, I'll take that. And I don't have access, but I still think probably the Iran coup here is the right play. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, if he counter coups, I can grab Lebanon and maybe a couple in South Korea, or maybe one South Korea, one Afghanistan. Oh no, he doesn't take the, okay. Maybe he has IP war then. Do I just take another coup here? He almost certainly doesn't have Middle East, or he would have headlined that over Olympic. So maybe I take the coup, concede Thailand, and then get to work on Middle East, South Korea, etc. I think that's the play here. Okay. Okay, 6-1. Okay. Let's see then. Thailand makes sense. Let's go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, I think. I would like to get another one in Israel, but this is a little more urgent to do that, I think. He probably doesn't have Korean War unless he's planning to space it, but I'm gonna need to make sure to either take South Korea or put one more in North Korea so I don't get a no present score here. Pretty bad hand for him so far. Pretty low ops. Next, US Japan is going to space, and then we'll end with containment. Probably. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. All right, you must be planning to hold Korean War then. Yeah, I really want to get into Laos, Cambodia here, but I don't want to give containment early, and I don't want to give up US Japan, so I think I've just got to bite the bullet on that. Presumably, we've got Laos, Cambodia going here, but this is probably ending with 2 Iraq, 1 North Korea, or just doing 3 into South Korea. I would love, I guess the other play is I could go 1 here to grab Dom, 1 here to protect. I don't think I want to go into Pakistan yet. And I could overprotect Italy, that's my other option. The other thing is if Korean War fails and he decides to trigger it, he could potentially be more likely to take South Korea here, and that would give him Dom. I don't love that. A lot of stuff I want to do here. I guess it wouldn't be a no present score now that Vietnam is here, so maybe I'll ignore North Korea and just go 1 Syria, 1 Italy, and it would still be a Dom though, so I think I am going to still go with North Korea. Blockade, ditch to Gaul, okay. And then hopefully he was saving a space anyway, unless he spaces Nasser here with, okay, that's fine. Containment didn't hurt me. So bad, very bad draw for him. Yikes. Worked out well for me though. Defectors is still out there. I don't want to do anything too crazy here. This is possibly going to be a Fidel followed by a CIA trigger if he doesn't duck and cover. Otherwise, I could Romanian, but it's a little quiet. Pretty much that's just a time waster. I guess actually Suez isn't terrible here because it gets him out of Israel. Um, okay. Could also let me get off special relationship play. Okay, so do I want Romanian? Do I want Fidel? I don't like usually eventing Fidel this early because of all the options to realign if he doesn't have anything else to do. But I really think I'm just going to have to Fidel here. Or actually, well, I guess it gives me Dom to do Romanian, and gives me D-stall fuel if and when I get it. Let's just do Romanian. It's a little silly, but all right, Asia's gone. Do now wish I'd done Suez, but I still think I don't want to be foolish here and I want to ditch CIA, so let's do that. So, lack of access cards here, but things could be a lot worse. Yeah, in retrospect, Suez probably would have been better, but it's okay. I think I probably go into Israel here just to force him. Well, he's probably going to go into Egypt regardless. Do I bother with Israel or not? Dum 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 dum. IP war still unaccounted for. Marshall's going to space. Don't think I'm going to do any more in South Korea. It's looking like, I guess actually France could give me Algeria adjacency. I don't hate that. Let's do that. Both AI war and Korean war are out there, so he might have to give one. If he doesn't go into Egypt here, I have to imagine he will, but if he doesn't, I'm definitely going to Suez next. If he does go into Egypt, I'm probably going to have to take Iraq next. Okay, no, he's going. Huh. Okay, no, that's a good play right there. Now, do I just grab? Hmm. Guess I could grab Iraq, Spain, Portugal. Maintain my Dom here. Might need to overprotect East Germany and Poland with both Comecon and now Warsaw on the discard. Um, 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 um. Yeah, let's prioritize these folks here. All right, what do we got here? Fine. Do I simply fill Middle East and force him to go Israel? I really want to do Event Suez there, but it's just a luxury I can't afford. I guess the only other reason to do that is I could go one, two, three, four, but hmm, allowing me to get off a free special. Guess I could do that. That's really not the worst thing in the world. Then he scores Middle East. Then I grab France with Marshall. I guess that's not crazy. Yeah, let's do that. I'll take a, it's unlikely that he wouldn't just fill Israel there, I think. All right, I'm playing a little slowly. I need to speed it up a bit. Fidel is usable as ops just because I have Panama now, even though I would prefer to event it. Okay, he does just drop Middle East there. Okay, I'm fine with that. So I'm gonna quickly grab you and I think you Space Marshal and then play Fidel. The only way I'm playing Marshal here is if he doesn't put two into France, which I imagine he's gonna do. Stall, okay. All right. $7.20, okay. I don't know. I mean, I could have gone Suez into Saudi Arabia, but then he just UNs Destall into Israel anyway, and then he doesn't have to worry about AI war. All right, there goes Nasser. That's fine. Now, I think we're probably looking at 1-2, secure Middle East, and secure Europe. I think this is probably best. I would prefer to have invented Fidel, but I really think I couldn't have afforded to have an East Europe come up. Independent Reds is still out there. I might space it next turn if I draw it, unless I draw NORAD. Okay, keeps that in the deck. Oh, nice redraws there for me with Decall and Destall. I also have Defectors. This looks like I can space Independent Reds, so that's nice. P War, don't have to worry about. Nuclear Test Ban. So I only know his cards as the Two Wars and NORAD. My guess is he's spacing Korean unless he drew something else he needs to worry about spacing. So this is almost certainly got to be a decall followed by a coup, I think, here. I could flip Thailand, but I really think I'm going to prefer, especially holding IP war, to go with decall here. All right, Marshall, not a bad play. Could stop Dom. I guess my other option is no, I want to cut off his mid-war access here. I would like to grab Thailand, but I can still do very well without giving up China card here. 1, 2, 3. I think, do I bother keeping the Thailand threat or not is the question. Can also put the India threat here, but I imagine he's going to go in either way. Now let's go ahead and threaten India just in case. Coup with defectors. Do I want Algeria or Libya? Let's go with, might as well have an off chance to grab control in Africa, I guess. So let's go with that. So how hard do I fight for South Korea here? Maybe I use nuclear test ban. Well, I don't want to overdo it on Asia here. Okay, we must have Europe there. That feels like a Europe. Since I'm here, I might as well grab you. This Korean War is still a threat. I don't know. Again, I only know two of his cards, so if he has any other threats in his hand, I want him to have to worry about those rather than Korean War, rather than facing Korean War. Okay, he is going to grab Korea here. Makes sense. Don't know. I don't think I want to fight him on Dom here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. It's not going to allow me to destall and lock up the Americas the way I would hope to, but you can't get everything. I guess I actually don't need to space independent Reds. I can just destall out of Romania and Yugoslavia now that he stopped Europe Dom. And that's probably smarter with mid-war cards coming up. Ten, 5, 10, 5, okay. Let's go ahead and grab all of you. And let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. Does leave me vulnerable, but I still think it's probably my best option. You can't just toss two into Mexico. And I will slightly gamble. I mean, I don't have to save 5-year plan, probably. So let's go 1, 2. And I can at least secure Venezuela and then Angola. I think that's probably my play, and then just stay a little vulnerable over there. Okay. So one of you, one of you. All right. And 12, 8, 12. Medicine. Did play AI War. Okay. Has to trigger socialist. Okay. So lots of my problem cards dealt with for him, so things should get better for him in mid-war. Let's see, I could salt for decall, but that doesn't seem like that's that important. Could certainly Fidel here to try to grab central control, wouldn't be terrible. Not gonna missile envy. This might end up being a duck and cover rather than a coup. Shore up some countries. I think I am gonna Fidel here. All right, and then yep, I can hopefully take care of most of what he does here with the duck and cover potentially. I don't know. He might. Okay, he's just gonna do that. Okay. Let's see. Don't love giving 3 VPs, but then this would then allow me to space ask not and hold 5-year plan again. Let's see. 1, 2. Is there anything else productive I can do here? Do I just toss one in Argentina? Do I put it? I don't want him to surround me in Chile, certainly. Don't want to get realigned out of Chile. Hmm. Does Chile make more sense? All he needs is to put one in Chile, one in Argentina there. Could also quickly grab Colombia, but then he could coup on his final AR potentially. Let's just do this. Then if he does go into Peru, I get a coup target anyway, because he might be able to get Milops. Okay, that's fine. Africa, all right, that's pretty good for him. Guess I'll play kitchen while I can, or do I just grab? Don't really have anything I desperately need to salt right now. Could just grab Burma and maybe do this. Don't hate that. Let's do that. Actually, do I missile? I think about it. Oh, let me take a second to think about this. Is there any possible way this could backfire? Could give him like a nuke, an ABM. He's not. There's no way he'd have something like that. Arms race wouldn't do anything. I'm holding 5-year plan, I think, unless I'm using it to discard Summit. So let's go ahead and Missile Envy. I don't think there's any way this can backfire. Just doing a quick review of cards, making sure I'm not missing a way this could hurt me, and I don't think it can. So, since he's spaced, we will bury you, and Olympic Games is gone. So let's go ahead and do that. If he gives me arms race, okay. He might have ended up being able to hold it and use it, so that's okay. Considering the way, with the exception of Southeast Asia, I look okay in other places. I really might actually get rid of 5-year plan here. All right, I mean, I'll take a BP there. I guess he wants to do that. All right, I guess I'll space ask not and then coup with 5-year plan. I really think that's what I might do here. Normally, I'd like to hold this, but not sure I understand Botswana there. Maybe he's planning to break Brazil here? I don't know. I could, yeah, there's just, it doesn't feel like saving the 5-year plan here for Southeast Asia is worth the trade-off potentially. I think I am gonna ditch it. Yeah, he could even up. He'd have a tough time getting down Middle East. He could even up Middle East. He could take Europe if he brushes Italy. Do I just coup with Summit? This is a tough call. You know what? No, I'm just going to coup with Summit because that also makes it less likely I'll get any influence for him to coup back. So we will see. That could end up being a fateful decision, not ditching 5-year plan yet. So we shall see what we get. The fact I can still, okay. Well, I'm not going to give you anything to coup, so that's what I'm doing there. Okay, breaking makes sense. Red Scare, Defectors is gone. Liberation would be reasonable here. Red Scare could be quite annoying where he's at on Space Race. Um, yeah, I think this is a Red Scare situation. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff he can't space, can't ditch to Quagmire. I think this has got to be a Red Scare here. Only other option is Liberation. Alrighty, fine. So I guess I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna have to play US Japan. So I think I'm going for the Argentina coup here. That seems to make the most sense. And then maybe I'll go for a one-op coup of Uruguay or something, or a two-op coup, I should say, to try to get arms race activated. I might have to just settle for two in Central. Okay, brush. Well, now I'm not getting arms race. So let's see. How do I want to play this? One, two, three. I mean, I guess. Okay. Is there anything else more pressing? Don't believe so. Okay, let's do that. David is getting evented. Voice of America is getting spaced. Our Man. Oh, okay. Great. I'll take that. OES is gone. Maybe go one here, one here. Hunta is out there. Could also flip Laos Cambodia with arms race. But I kind of like the idea of arms racing Libya and then breaking with Our Man to see if that can stop Our Man in Tehran. I could also just space first. Maybe I space first. He would have grained if he had it. I don't want to. Okay. OPEC, he can't space. Yeah, no, let's do this. He can't space OPEC. Let's do this. Ah, 2015, 2016. What am I missing? There goes Europe. Okay, I'll take the VP. Alrighty, so I think if he had Sadat, he would have played it earlier, possibly. In case I have OPEC. Okay, that's fair. He takes that. My gambit might not work now. So do I just flip Laos Cambodia and just go from there? Grain sales is out there and I can't space it anymore. Let's give it a shot. Because he might not want to repair this if he thinks I have Muslim anyway. Okay, he uses China to fix it anyway. That's fine. Oh, what else can he use to attack? Everything's overprotected except for Chile. but I think this is okay. I can only overprotect things so much. Do I bother with that or not? Or do I just say, okay, one in this? Well, actually, here's what I want to do first. I want to trigger our man because that'll let me know if I need to ditch anything or not. And then I'll end with Camp David / 5-year plan. OPEC, how I learned, Cambridge 5. All right, could have been a lot worse. Allende is still out there, so let's go. Maybe that's just trying to get full junta protection here. Anything I'm missing? Yeah, I'm not super worried about Israel right now, so let's just do one here in case of Panama. And then yeah, I think I've just got a trigger 5-year plan. It's getting dangerous now. Okay, that's fine. And that. Okay, you're double overprotected. You are double overprotected, and you are as well. Okay, that seems pretty good. The other option is I could flip Laos, Cambodia, but I'd rather focus on South America with Asnot at least temporarily out. So the other thing I could do actually is to ensure that I can grab the necessary VPs to win. I could also just go double break you, or actually, is that crazy? Yeah, let's do that. Then he has to coup it, or. Other option is 1, 2, 3, and then I could still grab 5. So I think really the only way I'm losing is, I mean, he could survive if he gets some good redraws here. I do have South America, and I got grain. Good grief, this poor guy. Okay, Quagmire and then win. I don't know how I'm not going to win here unless I'm missing something. So Quag feels like the way to go. This guy has done an admirable job at trying to stick in this game, but there was just nothing he was going to do. He just did not have a chance. So he played really well, but there was just no way. So thanks to my opponent, and thanks for watching.